If you're on this channel, I assume you know what a DJI Osmo Nano is. And here's my setup with a little tripod and the camera mount. The thing that makes this unique is I've got this mount by Teleson, which has a USB-C charging port on the back. And you know what that means. It means you can put a battery on the back, so you don't need the dock to charge the camera. Also means that you can do time lapses and hyperlapses and all that for a very long time. So here's one little possible setup on a tripod. Of course, I could have a big ass battery with a cable, but this is a minimalistic view here of a setup. Of course, if you're not doing time lapses or whatnot, you're probably not shooting for hours on end, and you just stick this battery on there in your when it's in your pocket, and you've always got a fully charged camera. Of course, this doesn't do away with the need for the dock. You still need the dock to mount it to a computer to load your files, and you also need the dock to make any changes to the video settings. Although, even with the video settings, you can do that with the MeMo app on your phone. So you don't need to wear out the batteries on the dock if you don't need to. Voice commands. If I turn this guy on here, he's on, and you can see the little green light. And if you've done any tutorials, you know that I can use the command start recording, and now it's recording. I can also use the command stop recording, and eventually it stops. It actually stops faster than the light stops blinking. But anyway, so as you've seen in my other videos, I use this when I mount the Nano on my bike handlebars, and it works just great. Alright, that's all for now. As proof of concept, I've set up the Nano on my little tripod here with a time lapse from my phone. So I did this with no dock whatsoever. Just use the MeMo app. Pretty neat. Again, I'm not dissing the dock, I'm just saying you don't need to use it as much as you think. Very cool. And as you can see, the little Nano is just blinking away. The 5,000 milliamp hour battery basically increases the battery capacity of this little guy by a factor of 10. It's rated at 530 milliamp hours versus the 5,000 external battery. So I'm filming this little experiment with my Pocket 3. I could do the same exact thing with my Pocket 3. And in fact, if I was doing a time lapse, I'd probably be using the Pocket 3. But again, this is proof of concept, just giving everybody out there another tool in the toolbox.